Mom was supposed to last a couple months. A year and a half later, she was still with us.
She rallied when she got here. Clinical help, nursing help, spiritual help, somebody to listen and know the ropes and tell you what to do. My interaction with the nurse, with the crash kits and the pain relief and everything, you can't say what it means.
Those are the things that you take away that are very rewarding and touch you in a special way. Hospice nurses work in heaven's waiting room.
I came to Kennestone in early 1971. In the 1980s, I had the opportunity to attend a symposium that had a special speaker, Dr. Elizabeth Kubler-Ross.
When my mother came along, something about the way she wrote and the way she interviewed patients really struck a chord with people. My mother said, death is not separate from life, it's a part of life. It's a circle, it's not a straight line. People have to get care and treatment on an individualized basis because the dying go through a different experience than other patients, and their families need to be treated too. We have to treat the family, and that's how you'll get a healthy society.
My father-in-law, he had a bout in the hospital where he became really almost unresponsive. So we transferred him from the hospital to Tranquility, and he started perking up. His porch overlooked the beautiful trees and the mountain, and he had children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren come visit him, and we would let him run around, and then we would all come back in, and there was a lot of laughter and joy and family togetherness.
I think the best thing about Tranquility is its name. These words come to mind: caring, calm, considerate, compassionate. It's contagious.
Founded at Kennestone in 1981 as Kennestone Regional Hospice, that same group has evolved into Wellstar Community Hospice. We had so many opportunities to be pioneers in those days.
When I had patients that reached that final point in their disease process, my skills as a surgeon really were no longer of help. Hospice was a highly skilled, compassionate team of people who could help. They actually could continue to render help to the patient and the family, and that just gave me a whole lot of comfort.
It really touched me personally that this was something that we needed to provide to the community and to our patients.
I came in December 1985 as hospice director, and the program was very small. We had an average daily census of 7 patients, and in all of calendar year 85, we had a total of 42 patients. We opened Tranquility at Cobb in 1998. That was the first residential hospice in this area.
The enthusiastic response that we got from the initial hospice at Cobb was really the thing that spurred us on. We recognized that this was something that needed to happen here at Kennestone as well.
The support we've had from the health system has just been amazing, but we've had equal support from our community.
Wellstar Community Hospice is one of very, very few non-for-profit hospices in the state of Georgia. What we have is very unique because it's rare, it is focused on patients, it is not focused on money, and it is state-of-the-art care that we deliver here.
Tranquility at Cobb, a $5 million capital project. We were able to open debt-free. Tranquility at Kennesaw Mountain opened in 2012, a $12 million capital project. Again, we opened debt-free.
Both of these beautiful facilities that we have today, inpatient hospice units, were built with cash raised by community members.
Very few hospices have inpatient facilities. Here you have facilities that are not only physically appealing, but are extremely well staffed and are able to attend to patients' needs and anticipate patient needs.
At the same time, there was another effort going on to develop an angel fund that could be used for folks that don't have the capacity to pay for services, and then that's to continue to grow.
Wellstar has 2 hospice programs. One is located here in Metro Atlanta, the other is in LaGrange, Georgia.
You typically don't find a hospice unit of this magnitude in communities of this size. So this has really been a point of focus, I think, for the whole community to know that it's here.
Our volunteers are such a vital part of our program. Without them, we wouldn't be able to provide the type of service that we can for a family who's going through end-of-life experience.
Camp Tranquility is our family bereavement camp that brings in a child who has lost a caregiver. Our goal is to help the family understand that process of grief and what that looks like and how to come together as a family unit.
It's so beautiful to be in an environment among people that love them and care for them, their family, but also these people here. They're so special.
I found them to be just really dedicated servants. They have a real heart for what they do. Wellstar Community Hospice is a wonderful thing.
Being able to serve the families and be alongside them on their journey, it is a privilege, honestly it is. It's an awakening.
When a veteran enters their hospice program, we ask them to tell us their story. Whether they're 90 or 60 or whatever, it's as if they're 18 again. And what it does to their families, who are often with them, is a gift to us who visit them, far more than we could ever give to them.
All of our efforts have woven together to develop this strong, strong foundation. The commitment from each of those people is just what makes us unique and special and will always be there. I want people to know, people in our community, how much we appreciate everybody who has been a part in building this program. We stand on their shoulders.
Our motto in the early stages of our development was, professionally we serve, personally we care. And I don't know anybody else that does it any better than these people that are called to work in hospice.